The good news for March 29, 2022. The first reading is taken from Ezekiel. The men led me back to the entrance of the temple. Water was coming out from under the entrance, and flowing east, the direction the temple faced. It was flowing down from under the south part of the temple, past the south side of the altar. The man then took me out of the temple area, by way of the north gate, and led me around to the gate that faces east. A small stream of water was flowing out at the south side of the gate. With his measuring rod, the man measured 560 yards downstream to the east, and told me to wade through the stream there. The water came only to my ankles. Then, he measured another 560 yards, and the water came up to my knees. Another 560 yards farther down, the water was up to my waist. He measured 560 yards more, and there, the stream was so deep, that I could not wade through it. It was too deep to cross except swimming. He said to me, "Mortal man, note all this carefully." Then, the man took me back to the riverbank, and when I got there, I saw that there were very many trees on each bank. He said to me, "This water flows through the land to the east, and down into the Jordan Valley, and to the Dead Sea. When it flows into the Dead Sea, it replaces the salt water of that sea with fresh water. Wherever the stream flows, there will be all kinds of animals and fish. The stream will make the water of the Dead Sea fresh, and wherever it flows, it will bring life. On each bank of the stream, all kinds of trees will grow to provide food, their leaves will never wither, and they will never stop bearing fruit. They will have fresh fruit every month, because they are watered by the stream that flows from the temple. The trees will provide food, and their leaves will be used for healing." The word of the Lord. Thanks be to God.
Psalms of the Day, Psalms 46. The Lord of hosts is with us, our stronghold is the God of Jacob. So, we will not be afraid, even if the earth is shaken, and mountains fall into the ocean depths, even if the seas roar and rage, and the hills are shaken by the violence. The Lord of hosts is with us, our stronghold is the God of Jacob. God is in that city, and it will never be destroyed. At early dawn, he will come to its aid. Nations are terrified, kingdoms are shaken, God thunders, and the earth dissolves. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob. Come and see what the Lord has done. See what amazing things he has done on earth. He stops wars all over the world. He breaks foes, destroys spears, and sets shields on fire. The Lord of hosts is with us. Our stronghold is the God of Jacob.
A clean heart create for me, O God. Give me back the joy of your salvation.
The Gospel of the Day, according to John. Glory to you, Lord Jesus Christ. The healing at the pool. After this, Jesus went to Jerusalem, for a religious festival. Near the sheep gate in Jerusalem, there is a pool with 5 porches. In Hebrew, it is called Bethzatha. A large crowd of sick people were lying on the porches, the blind, the lame, and the paralyzed. A man was there, who had been lying sick for 38 years. Jesus saw him lying there, and he knew that the man had been sick for such a long time, so he asked him, "Do you want to get well?" The sick man answered, "Sir, I don't have anyone here to put me in the pool when the water is stirred up. While I am trying to get in, somebody else gets there first." Jesus said to him, "Get up, pick up your mat, and walk." Immediately, the man got well. He picked up his mat, and started walking. The day it happened was a Sabbath, so the Jewish authorities told the man who had been healed, "This is a Sabbath, and it is against our law for you to carry your mat." He answered, "The man who made me well told me to pick up my mat and walk." They asked him, "Who is this man who told you to do this?" But the man who had been healed did not know who Jesus was, for there was a crowd in that place, and Jesus had slipped away. Afterward, Jesus found him in the temple and said, "Listen, you are well now, so stop sinning, or something worse may happen to you." Then, the man left and told the Jewish authorities that it was Jesus who had healed him. So, they began to persecute Jesus, because he had done this healing on the Sabbath. The good news of our salvation. Praise be to God.